Blake had only spoken with Griff a few times over the previous 8 months. Not that he didn't want to talk to him, or Fez, or Cut. It was that he found it easier to compartmentalize the past if the reminder wasn't always present. Although he had to admit that it was nice to hear Griff's voice, which he noticed had become increasingly strident since they had first met. "What's up, Griff?" "Where the hell are you, Mick? I've been calling you for days." Hearing his nickname stirred Blake. It had been a while since anyone called him that. "I've been traveling a bit, clearing my head, that sort of thing." "And you don't call me back," Griff rumbled. "Is it 'cause I'm black?" "It's 'cause I'm black, isn't it, you racist ginger ass?" An errant smile overtook Blake's face. He came close to bursting out with a full-on laugh. Since he had been traveling, he hadn't met anyone with which he could share the crass, often twisted humor common between him and his former teammates. And Griff had been spending too much time with Fez and Cut. "You know I'm an equal opportunity hater, Griff. I just don't like you very much. You love me." "Seriously, Mick, where you at?" "Kathmandu." "Ah, Kathmandu. That's really, really where I'm going to," Griff sang. Blake didn't respond. He knew the song, but encouraging Griff was not in his plans. "Bob Seger? Come on," Griff said. "But where are you really?" "Sitting at home, watching the Golden Girls. What do you want, Griff?" "I've got a proposition for you. Hear me out." Blake spoke over him. "Here we go. I'm not interested in the proposition, Griff." "Hold up, brother. Listen. I've got to go out to Vegas. They're sending me out to poke around the DEF CON conference. The DEF CON conference, Mick, at the Venetian. I know how much you love smart little turds with lots of teenage angst and too much time on their hands, and I thought—" Blake groaned. "No, really. There's going to be some great seminars. A chance to keep a leg up in the game. Maybe put a few kids in their place. You know what I mean?" Once upon a time, Blake would have jumped at the chance. The biggest hacker conference in the country surely would have had a lot to offer his former self. But not anymore. First, saying DEF CON conference is redundant. And I appreciate the offer, Griff. Seriously, I do. But I'm gonna sit this one out. Anyway, I'm sure the CIA wouldn't want me involved. Blake was surprised at himself for uttering the acronym. He couldn't remember ever saying those 3 letters out loud, especially on a cell phone. Normally, he would refer to his former employer as the agency, or not at all. "Come on, Mick. You wouldn't be there in any official capacity. Just a vacation. You've been hanging around doing God knows what. You probably are watching the Golden Girls, and this is a chance to get out. It'll mostly be mingling and whatnot, and drinking. Tons of booze, Mick. Think about it, will you?" "Okay, I'll think about it, Griff." "Great. It's in 3 days, so don't think for long. Call me later." "Will do," Blake lied. "Later." He hung up. Blake dug inside himself but couldn't find any trace of the love he once had for the art of computer hacking, social engineering, or even the entire field of spycraft or special operations. Not after everything that had happened. He had pulled the trigger when he knew he shouldn't. He had made mistakes he thought he wouldn't. He was no longer sure what he was doing, where he was going, or why he was even in Nepal. He looked down at the ticket resting on his knee. KTM to DOH, DOH to CPT, Cape Town International Airport. He picked up the ticket and began flicking it against his arm with a rhythmic beat. His body was motionless. As was often the case, the more still Blake's body, the more chaotic his mind. He sprung up, put his phone in his pocket, and headed off toward the ticket counters. Time to go home.